This is for Derek. Do you know this guy? I picked up this Doug Flutie. He was out here on the pea field. He's looking for an antelope.
Chewing spits.
Yeah, chewing spits. Look at what he's got. What are these things? Look at all of his problems. Bigs. They're not even actually spits. They're a knockoff brand.
Delicious.
Bigs. What are bigs? Is that something they sell in Calgary? Huh?
You're wiggling.
Sorry, I'll try not to do my jolly laugh and wiggle your scope.
Spits today, root beer tomorrow.
I'm in. This is gonna be on YouTube. You're on YouTube, Antelope. That's the buck there, right?
Yeah.
Take some still shots for you too. Yeah, turn it off there.
Want a Timbit?
I'm trying to get this thing. I gotta just tip it down. Yeah, you had me at Timbit. I want a Timbit. Sorry, Derek. We gotta. You're not gonna be able to see what we're seeing. We're eating Timbits.
Oh man, a really clean house.
Oh man, is that your lunch? Ryan, put down the Timbits. There's a whole pile of antelope crossing the road. Any bucks?
Yeah, good one in the back. The back one. It's a good one.
Oh yeah, I can see in the skyline there now.
He's looking back.
Oh, is he running back?
There's a whole bunch of does waiting by the fence here.
He's coming back. Is that the same one?
Yeah.
It's crazy the timing, hey? We're sitting down there kind of like just gabbing. If you would have drove not 20 kilometers an hour down the road ride, we would have never saw them.
Alright, that one's got a very nice curl.
Thank you.
We got day 2 of our antelope scouting. Got my cheeks full of spits, listening to some worship music, and we're gonna just go across. Saw a few antelope that are across the way here, and so we're gonna see if we can sneak up on them. So far we've seen 6 bucks, and 3 have been pretty good. So when we come across the hill here, we're going to see if we can get a few more good angles.
Can't make this stuff up, right? Hey, moderate with red hair. Wherever. Got new blood in the column. Is he down there? Antelope everywhere. You like the? Are you the antelope whisperer?
Whisperer.
I think so. What kind of noise does an antelope make? He looked at you. Ryan's just pretending that there's antelope out there. Just looking with his binoculars.
This way.
So we just spotted a real good one, but we're not going to show them to you guys on video because we don't want everybody coming where we're at right now. I mean, it is. When you're, I guess when you're 100 miles from nowhere. You guys know where we are now, I guess. So.
Just let me take a sip of Tim's before I take a look.
You should have a Timbit. Take a sip of Tim. This is hunting. This is where it's at. This is a big part of an antelope hunt, because usually any hunt is you do all the work, and the scouting is a big part, because it's like that and it's done. It's the pull. It's a trigger and a shot and it's done. So you got to pin them to where they're at. You kind of pick the buck that you want, and then you kind of want to know the night before, which Ryan's just scoping out. When is your hunt? A couple weeks away?
19th.
Oh, so a little more.
Yeah. Cameraman said, wait. Load the bullet, bang.
Yep. I don't wait for nothing.
I don't wait for nothing.
You know what you should do? You should make like binocular shades. The binoculars are like strapped to your face.
Those flip-ups.
Yeah.
It's called Truth Be Told on 20 The
So,
Countdown magazine.
You know, here's my question for you, Ryan. Why do they call them speed goats when they just lay there? You know that they're the fastest? These are the fastest animal on land. Did you know that? Next to, they're second fastest. Do you know what's faster? That was pretty quick. You've been studying your antelope. Good thing I didn't put any money on the line.
Yep. One more speed goat, another Timbit.
You'll never be able to catch him.
Timbit. Last one.
Yeah.
That can help produce a faith and a trust in him.
20 Timbits. 20 speed goats.
And that is
There was about 20 speed goats.
You better swallow out there.
and encouragement in those seasons that seem
This way.
dark.
Stay tuned this way. You know what? A lot of people will disagree. I think antelope is the second best wild meat. Caribou first. But have you had antelope?
Yeah.
You like it?
That's good.
There's one guy out there. He might be watching this, and you know what he says?
Hey, Blackburn meats.
Hey, there's a butcher shop. It's okay. Remember we're 100 miles from nowhere.
Disregard.
What's over there now?
Too much videoing.
Too much video.
You're videoing too much. Get spotting.
I am spotting. I would look at. There's only 23 minutes of video footage left, so you're wasting footage here. Find an antelope before the sun's down.
Where am I going?
Keep going straight. This way. Oh, there's one right there for your eye.
Heading out here, and look what I found. One of Clark's kills. Look at that buck. Yep, that's the one that Clark shot in the leg. Good old 4-pointer. Anyways, make sure you shoot in the right spot. Don't take long shots like Clark, where this happens.
You know what? He's a good guy. He's such a kind friend. I let him borrow my target, and he did not want to use... He didn't want to use the bullseye. He left it pretty clear for me here. He told me that he was long distance shooting, but I'm showing it to you guys here. He said it was 300 yards, and that was his grouping. And but I'll show it. You guys read for yourself. I think that says 30. I think those are 30-yard shots. 1 John 2:9. If anyone says, I am living in the light, but hates a Christian brother or sister, that person is still living in the darkness. Anyone who loves other Christians is living in the light and does not cause anyone to stumble. Anyone who hates a Christian brother or sister is living and walking in darkness. Such a person is lost, having been blinded by the darkness. Ryan and myself have known each other for well over a decade now, and trust me, all of our sarcasm is all in fun. One thing, when Ryan and I get together, we are always experience what God has ahead of us, and I hope that you guys can experience this also. As we went through this scoping out for this hunt, putting in for the draw 10 years ago. Now it all comes down to a few days to see what he can succeed for a trophy antelope.